And action!
My name is Comedy Dave from the Chris Moyles Show on BBC Radio 1, and today we're here at Bruntingthorpe Aerodrome in Leicestershire filming a special fifth gear challenge with Jason Plato. My car history has involved old Cortinas. That was my first car, was a Cortina 2-litre S. The S stood for sport. And then I moved on to a Capri, which was my love. I had this beautiful white Capri 1.6 laser. And that really is a car that people associate me with.
What's your cop name, your 70s cop name?
It seemed only fitting that we should pay homage to the professionals. It was the show that I think made the Ford Capri the star. Bodie had a silver one and Doyle had a gold one, and so that was the finest moment really, I think, in terms of TV for the Ford Capri.
Exactly, just on a stakeout. Imagine the 70s guitar. Down, down.
I've never ever been out on a track in a Capri. I've never put one sideways. So this is a chance really to learn how it's done properly and hopefully to create mayhem but in a controlled environment. So the idea of the challenge is for Jason to teach me how to do a professional style chase. Learning from the master, it was to see whether I could do it right.
Of the road in my Ford Capri.
Is it your mum's car, son? Right, should we get over to the filming place?
My skills as a driver certainly aren't up to the standard of Jason Plato. And even after the end of the day, they're going to be nowhere near. But I hope to improve slightly, and if I can pick up anything that he can teach me by way of how to put a Capri in a sideways angle without hitting a hedge, then I'll be very pleased. So the handbrake turn, something that I have performed before on icy and snowy days in Asda car park in my youth, but to actually do it within 2 cones was more difficult than I thought. I thought it might be easy. It's far from easy, as I proved. Power slides, we've seen the Japanese drifting masters do them beautifully in their Nissan Skylines, etc., but to actually do them is a balance of power and precision. So Jason started off by showing me, and there I am, I'm in the passenger seat and I'm trying to pay attention to what he's doing, obviously with his feet and his hands, where his hands positions are, because obviously that's crucial as well, because when you've gone through the power slide, it's all about getting the car back straight. Jason does it beautifully, but then again, he's been doing it for years. It's a lot harder than it looks, to be honest with you. Normally it involves lots and lots of black smoke and me ending up 180 degrees in the opposite direction to what was intended.
That'll be both ends then. Several directions all at once.
No, it's not that. So you can't correct it with more gas?
No. All you can do is get the steering
Right,
back to straight.
as soon as you can.
As soon as you can, yeah.
Because the tendency is to overcorrect, isn't it, and go too far the other way, which is
So
why
so going in, hopefully get that again, get the back going out, correct, and then as soon as you feel like you then get a straight line again.
Get the steering straight, yeah.
I did get better as the day went on, but by the time I was really enjoying it, it was getting dark.
showing off now. Too much. It's showing off. Showing off.
You know what it was? It's the wipers again. When you see wipers, you know it's gold.
One thing I'd forgotten about the Capri is just how heavy the steering is, because of course it was made in the days before we all had power steering, so you need arms like a wrestler to turn this wheel around because it's just so heavy. It was a bit of a shock, really. And so finally, the bonnet roll. This was something that Jason and myself were learning together. In the films, it looks great when Starsky and Hutch or Bodie and Doyle or Bo and Luke Duke slide across the bonnet. In reality, trying to do it over the fake power bulge on a 2-litre Capri is more difficult in the fact that your jeans don't slide and really you end up making a bit of a tit of yourself.
It doesn't slide, does it?
Right then.
So much fun were the bonnet rolls that the crew couldn't help themselves but get involved as well, as people from sound, cameras and lighting decided to display their acrobatics across the Ford Capri.
You should be rolling on this. The president of the Capri Owners Club would turn this grey now, wouldn't he?
The one thing I noticed about today is like getting back in the Capri and getting back into a car that you used to have. It's like you've never been away. It's like walking back into your old house or something, and you feel instantly at home. And certainly by the end of the day, I just thought I love being back in this Capri again. Much as it's really hard work to drive, but I did love it. And yeah, I think it has maybe not rekindled the love of having one again. Because I remember how much it used to cost me. But there was a sense of nostalgia, but a love affair from the past. Having done today's task with Jason Plato, I think now I either want to become a stuntman or a fifth gear presenter. I loved it. Yeah, imagine doing that for a job, just driving cars around and doing handbrake turns and just skidding. It was brilliant. So yes, if it all goes wrong with the radio, stunts are where I'm heading.